a slightly more stable core in the Viper.
So will it be Miracle mid? Because I think the Viper just
Off lane when
You really should prepare for battle.
I meant safe lane. Against the enemy off lane.
Or just TP out.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Iron Talon Tide, so.
They hardly have any ways to stop TPs on OG side. So they gotta... They hardly have lockdown in general. They're almost purely relying on dooming the Ember to lock him down. So they gotta make sure that he doesn't have a good start.
Yeah, and there's no Hex carrier. Gyros have built Abyssal, but it's hardly common and still not very good range. So, that's an important point. They're exceedingly light on lockdown.
Still, no way to deal with that Enigma, though. That's the biggest
And they're not invading.
question mark.
They're not contesting.
They're not invading at all. But much better anti-push. Not super reliant on the Tiny, who does require some time to get online, as opposed to a Gyrocopter who just kind of needs level 6 and level 7. So.
And they also have the Viper, who's a little bit more independent than OD. Tickier, harder to kill.
EG still have like much better team fight though. Like, who do you actually doom in this though? Really want to doom the Ember Spear and then
I'd say there's 3 here you have to doom. The Ember, if he's farmed.
This is it.
The Tide, so he can't Ravage, and the Enigma, so he can't crush you with the Black Hole.
Then after that though, well, Bane can just grip and just not really worry about anything too. So
well, just don't doom Arteezy. That's the cardinal rule for OG. I'm gonna plant a ward down mid. Viper sitting there for now.
Oh, interesting. Putting RTC in the mid lane, expecting the Viper matchup. It's pretty smart because a farmed Ember Spirit will crush this game, whereas a farmed Lone Druid is like it's good, but it's not amazingly good because of
Arteezy taking some heavy harass here. He was trying to micro the block Miracle from the uphill pursuit while also moving his hero back. He does make it away, but the early pressure comes in from Fly, and I mean, you mentioned having a hero this game that can offer for deep push, but this is also a nice aspect of the Wyvern, can actually control those lanes a bit early.
Yeah, so they aggro this, and it would have been fine against a Lone Druid, but it's even better, I would say, versus the Ember Spirit. So looking to let both of those heroes farm. But
this is an odd old school kind of matchup. Doom against Tidehunter V1. Interesting.
I think Universal win pretty hard though, because of Anchor Smash taking away so much damage from Moon.
Yeah, good news for Moon is he'll have a lot better sustain with the extra armor from the Wildkin, so Anchor Smash won't bother him as much.
Still, can't last hit though. I think that's a big problem in the one-on-one matchup. If you can't get creeps, you're going to lose out pretty heavily in the 10-minute mark.
And all the while, Fear is quietly doing his AFK jungle thing. Already level 3 at sub 2 minutes, so on track.
The Winter kind of run into their jungle too. This is something they heavily lacked last game, but with the heroes having an aggressive posture with the Wisp +1, this allows the support to actually go in there while feeling relatively safe.
Yeah, Fly did block the camp from spawning, but there's still a lot of jungle left for Field Man, so we'll see where he goes at this point. I guess the big camp did not respawn in time, or he didn't kill it in time for the respawn. So he's a little limited for this minute. Trying to do something, but it's still not a heavy commitment to shutting down the Enigma.
Oh.
In the mid lane, Arteezy 8-0 against the 10-4, 11-4 Viper, but he is very low on regen at this point, so the lane may get harder for him from here.
I mean, he has decent amount of armor. The Tidehunter just crushes melee heroes on 1. It's very difficult to solo that. He doesn't have a stout, so it's hard for him to trade hits. 15 on Doom, and I think it's only going to get worse from here.
Uh-oh. They have isolated fly here. They've got the Malefice. Arteezy might be able to get this kill. Tries to fly over the tree, or the cliff rather, and won't even get close. EG, first. Arteezy uses the uphill advantage here. He may. Oh, he gets low to the corrosive, but he'll survive and gets
to roar to kind of prevent that damage up like that. I think if he doesn't get the root in a roar, he might not get the kill. Although I guess he can just survive if he just roars and forces him to run away.
And with that, he's already got the gloves of haste and 700 gold, so we could be looking at a fairly decent Midas timing here. Now the Ravage committed on Moon. Universe already level 6, and Fear, these movements, unscouted and uncountered by OG, continue to create problems all over the map. While on the top lane, No-Tail's gone for a dive, but the chains connect on 2. Arteezy's rotated in. They're going to bring down Crit. Now looking for No-Tail. PPD's got to sleep, and this is likely to be the death of the Gyro as well. There's the roar, and No-Tail is dead.
Oh wow, that's
7-1 all of a sudden. This is feeling like a rerun game number 1.
He roared him and he thought that he would run left. He actually ran
just
right.
ran right.
But
almost, well, I wouldn't say saved him, but almost helped him out there.
this game kind of shows Speeder's versatility in his game-to-game play. Like, first game...
He's playing the same hero with an unwarded jungle, but he's completely changed up his play after that Wyvern blocked his camp.
Level 6 at 6 minutes. 1 kill, 2 assists. And securing first blood for Arteezy, making sure that he can actually just get a straight one-on-one with the Viper, getting 2 consecutive kills on Doom, and of course securing the early farm for Universe. So Universe, I don't think is going to go for a mech this game because he has Enigma on his
team. Trying to gank mid here, the Doombrainer. And in from behind, he's got the net and the Scorched Earth active, but the Roar is going to block the Viper from chasing in. The Moon can get a job done. Very good bear control again. So commit instead, the Viper straight out to PPD. Command Maggie this one, he turns out with a brain tap. They get the root on Moon, and that's the death of the Doom, most likely trying to heal up. He won't make it. Tether in too late, they burst the Viper as well too, and then it's Fear again, another rotation, almost killing off just with the black hole. They need a little more dash from Universe, they get it with one last anchor swing. EG on point with every rotation and shutting OG down everywhere they turn. They just cannot find uncontested kills.
Oh, yeah, the early movement from Fear just demolished the Doom. He wasn't level 6 when he had that gank on Arteezy, or else Arteezy would have fell a lot earlier, and then he wouldn't have gotten rooted, and then he wouldn't die. So, like, all these things are slowly adding up for EG. And
it seemed like he just got so, you know, it's like I can't get anything done bottom, so I have to go do something else, but as you said, not level 6 yet. Now he is, but... OG got a lot of catching up to do.
I think PPD's also, like, been, like, in the right place at the right time.
He's gonna scout out Moon here. Does have the Doom ready, pops it on PPD, No-Tail might have to quit a call down for the one as well, and he will. It does hit him on. Even with that, isn't enough for the kill. The chains come out onto 2. Sumail thwarting them. No additional rotations, and the Doom won't be enough. So the first Doom and call down, both unable to net a kill here for OG. Meanwhile, Arteezy Midas not too far off, has the glove 600, and Universe gets to work bottom lane, finding Flyout, who drops very easily to the physical damage the Eidolon. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, PPD holding the line, but with no Doom, there's not much Moon can offer. It just seems like everywhere that OG goes to make a play, EG either are already set up or rotate too quickly to allow it. Constantly anticipating their movements and counterplaying them beautifully.
even before that, it started with the lane phase, with them putting that mid matchup with the LD versus the.
Moon's like desperate to find something here. He's really diving Sumail. Does force out the defense remnant, the tie TP from Universe. He was ready to assist that with the Ravage, but
Wow.
we'll end up canceling.
He has the cloak creep. I don't know if he meant to eat that. I've heard some Doom players are like, oh, do I really want to eat that magic resistance creep? Okay, he switched it very quickly. The shockwave.
Maybe just eating whatever he can.
Myself.
Yeah, Doom is. I guess he's got decent amount of the mango and the stick.
They need more damage, that's for sure, especially with the mech coming out very soon. So what is Wit's level? I think their gank will be a lot better once he hits level 6.
He's been rotating a lot in response to EG, so I don't imagine he's too high. Double mech coming out now, and then on the side comes Universe, gets the backstab of OG. The call down is there in a decent location by Notail, but he needs some follow-up to this, and the mech is going to negate a lot of what they bring to bear. Fear trying to send the TP out now after popping the mech. They get the Rudo Miracle, locking him in position, but the Wyvern is there to heal him up. Good counterplay from OG. Can they finally get some kills? Universe, no, he's going to survive through this. Everyone healthy, and in the end, Miracle does end up falling. The second round of aggression from EG nets them a third kill. OG still no ult. It's on their supports, and not able to turn these fights. The mech came at the perfect time for the Enigma.
The teamwork from OG has been vastly different from their last series versus OG. I think the last time it was they had like Drow and some heroes like that where Arteezy was just off solo split pushing a lot, but even from the very early game where he TP top to help out against the dive from the IO and the Gyro, like this time he was there to help his team. He roared the Vipers, the Enigma could TP away. Like he's just integrated a lot better than the other day that we just saw him play.
Oh, Fear, he walked uphill. And he walks into the Doom. Can Moon finally get a kill? He really needs it. But coming in to help him out is PPD. You go for the sleep, and if he needs to, the deny. I think Fear lives through this without being denied. Then can Mech can turn it. Moon going in, but he's going to get gripped. He's overextended. It's a bridge too far. The off leader of OG. And likely to go down with 3 heroes surrounding him and finishing him off. Moon gets baited in too far and will pay. His Miracle's about to get jump mid. Lone Druid as well as the Ember leaping forward. The chains off and then the root follow-up. They've combined with the roar as well. Miracle completely locked down. He popped his mech, not to make it out. And the cores for OG continue to hemorrhage kills. Golden experience as EG now take this as a sign to march down mid. Black Hole, ready to go.
No man left behind is EG's motto. 3 heroes on bottom. Oh, they see one lone hero out of mid. Everyone tries to swing mid, and always overcommitting to kills, making sure that OG can't get any sort of pickoffs to get back into the game.
And that is not the first time we've seen Moon really pressing to find something. The way the bottom lane has just been forcing it, and EG have been ready.
Relocate finally online for crit. So with that plus Winter's Curse Doom, they can likely get a kill. The question is, how much is EG going to get in? Ember's
They're saving up his gold for now.
Guess he was just bottle crawling or something. He's still actually a little poor, but not that big of a deal as long as he fights with his team and gets levels. Very low on CS, but not terribly important.
Moon marching about here in the mid lane.
How's Arteezy's?
They're ready to fight anything that OG throws their way. He's already got Midas.
So this is much different play than some of the other lone druids, and even Arteezy's own lone druid.
Even the wards aren't theirs.
This blinking, I think, is gonna crush them though. I don't think they scouted out at all.
Oh, they just smoked on EG. Looking to jump in here. The Savage at second now, quite likely to come in, and there you go. He lets it fly. The Black Hole there as well. It's on to 3. It's up to 3. He does get up the curse to try and turn the fight, but already the Gyros did. They maul down their Enigma. Still, Miracle will pay for this. So it's going to be a 2-for-1, even with a good reaction from the Wyvern. It just wasn't fast enough, but Sumail's not done yet. He's going to just looking for that third kill. This fight backs away. IO getting picked off elsewhere will be brought down by the Universe Tide. It's a 3 Dewdrop in the end. EG, OG reacted quickly, but it just wasn't fast enough.
Good curse though. It was a it was very high level, so them getting that 1 kill in response to 2 is still pretty decent for them. Sometimes you'll see the count sleep to Winner's Curse, but I think PvD's like, I just wanna, like, if he's gonna die regardless, I just want them to get out of the curse as soon as possible so we can continue on and get other kills. And he gripped a pretty high priority target to Hyper and then right.
And this has given Arteezy a lot of breathing room now with the success of the utility and support heroes of EG. He's been relatively tested, just farming away toward that Radiance. Meanwhile, No Town is going to go into a Yasha. Curious if it will be the SY or the Manta build up.
What's Doom's creep? Does he still have a Satyr on the Doom? They need some sort of way to catch people. Like if they don't have a Golem or something like that.
I'm going to find PPD here up in the top lane. Hotel running him down, but backup's coming from the Ember Spirit to the south side, as well as to the north. TP from the Tidons. They're going to get the Doom here onto PPD, but Universe, the man in front, Moon. Backing away now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And they will end up getting the kill. What's the cost of an objective? Tier 2 bottom, under heavy siege. Though they TP out, they have light on the ultimates. They do have the Winter's Curse ready though.
They can get destroyed here. They actually have to be super careful. I don't think they had eyes on Sumail or the Tide Hunter. Actually, Tide Hunter I think is revealed mid right now.
Oh, good roar there by Arteezy. Nets him the tower and some very close Radiance. He's trying to get that bear out safely. Can return it. Oh, even the 300 gold and experience denied.
Wow, I thought we were going to relocate though. I think that was one of the best chances that OG is going to get.
They were missing most of their ultimates there. I guess that's why they didn't.
Yeah, sometimes you have to take that risk though. Because Black Hole's like super long cooldown, and Ravage is also pretty long cooldown, so you kind of want to fight when they blow 2 for only 2 kills in the mid lane.
PPD moving in on No Tail and flying. They are being scouted out mid as well by the Dire Observer Ward. Let's see if PPD finds a jump. Not gonna happen. Meanwhile, Doom and Ember just trading farm up in the top lane.
OG have very good vision around this area of the map.
Ooh, Sumail making a pretty jump forward there and backing off to the top lane. Moon is taking a risk being this far out, but he does have backup heading his way. Io as well as Gyro. With the lane ward, he feels fairly safe.
Going for Aura now. We see the Vlad's coming out on Doom very soon. If they can manage to get like a very key kill on a Tide Hunter or something like that, they can sneak in a Roche and get back into the game that way. I think that's a good way to play.
Oh, Doom has been caught out here and finished off by Sumail. Jumps back and with the flame card gets the job done.
So you notice they TP in. The guy's dead, but they still have to be scared and prepared for a relocate response. So again, I don't want to say overcommitting, they're just very wary of what EG's way in the game is, which is like, 5 maining 1 hero, expecting EG to, come in with a Black Hole or Ravage, but not enough heroes there to actually clean them up, and then they will respond. So EG is still in this tight little ball.
This is going to be an Aegis. G, massive lead here in terms of experience as well as gold, and they are going to grab the Roshan. So, an Aegis for Arteezy, it looks like.
They need to make use of the relocates. They're getting okay farm around the map, all things considered, but they still haven't been able to connect on enough kills. Only the stray kill here and there. The last one was on Peter, which is not a great deal for them. So they're farming very well on their top lane though. Like these two camps, they've been able to utilize far more than they should be able to.
So it was a blink burst for Sumail this game.
Blink burst?
Yeah. Not. Normally we don't blink first. It's like Battle Fury and then blink.
This is gonna get caught out, but he can get caught out by Curse during nighttime. That's kind of the only thing I would say he's vulnerable to at this point. Curse and a Doom.
EG smoking up here. Looks like they want to try and force that tier 1. Meanwhile, the lone druid sitting back mid. No tail and crit moving towards him. They're gonna deploy a homie miss on the bear here, but Tide marching down. He is still smoked, and Universe looks like he wants to leap in. Gets the Ravage off, connects on 2. Crit will be brain sap down instantly, and they're gonna find no tip there as well. Caught out by the bear, tries to run, too late. And down he goes. Universe pushing himself away. That is the Radiance up. Resummoning the bear. They are definitely looking at the tier 1 top. EG. Maybe they're even going to look for this additional kill on the Wyvern. No, he back away. But good luck defending right now for your OG. No gyro, no call down, and 2 are like just 2 off of this.
Yeah, one of the ways to play around relocate is just you kill them. Again, they might look to. So
by the hype up the Enigma.
And not in a good way. Radiant's structures are not only
extremely high.
they are positively
It
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Can't set anything up. He
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Push eventually, but like, how's he gonna set up kills for them? How's he gonna make plays? How's he gonna get them back into the game? All he can really do is corrode, which is.
Well, we've seen games that looked really bad for OG, but Miracle just played super scrappy, dragged out the game, and it around. As they begin to see how the prepared drop, Arteezy already summoned, so I think this pushes over for OG.
They're liking without. Do the pipe though. Is their strong toolkit to deal with.
Yeah, it's not every game that they need Miracle to play. Oddly, you know, very at this point expected. Oh, AK or you know, single-handedly carrying the team kind of game. It's nice for when that you just don't have to with Viper. He never win the game on his own.
You know, EG tried this with a like Viper and Razor. I think they tried to, and after that, never ever again.
They also did it when Arteezy was playing Sumail's TI4, and it usually didn't work. It wasn't Arteezy winning them the game. You know, it was the overall strategy around it that would win them the game.
Yeah, I view that sort of hero way more suited for teams like Home, I think, who are just very good at playing 5-man and don't really like that option of the late as a backup player because they're so. Oh,
hey man. Baby. That's sad. Oh, he does get the center stop. Sumail pops in and collects the kill. Going live to Universe. Meanwhile, Bai and Arteezy did 4 out of relocate, and they might be setting up here. I think Crit's just gonna have to take this one for the team. Yeah. No Tail's already sprinting towards the top lane, so they will be doing the precious IO. A lot of dead here. Escape.
Hi, up there. The super.
How much do you like the Aghanim Tide? Think better options.
But if you're looking for high ground, falling, it's like a long wave that you're not going to get caught out as a dead from being clear. And the minus armor is also good when you have someone like an Ember Spirit on your team. So it's not like they need Ravages to win team fights or defend the high ground.
Defend? That's not an OG. That's not an EG's vocabulary, right? Let's be serious. This is an all-out offensive. So they do have the. What do they have the Aegis for? I didn't actually catch that. Oh, it's about to expire. So certainly no rush for EG. They've got still great late game in their own right, but they may look for something here on Moon. Black Hole is available if they would commit it, but don't know where the Wyvern is right now. So Sumail jumping. He's gonna run in himself far. They're turning on him with the Doom, but then there's the Blake. Universe connects with a few EG, not going to have the firepower just yet. They're not going to move with the bear, but it's very slowed down. In control, I see Miracle get off the roar and forces OG back. Very good hold there from OG. They get out most of their ultimates aside from the Doom without giving up any casualties. Still EG want to push though. They've got the Black, they still have the Fiend script, and they still have the bear. Ready to rock and roll. Malefice on the no-tail. He is being helped out a little bit. Really drops very low. The Radiant Spur continues to get to work. The curse is too late. They will lose it. They try to turn EG against each other, but he is just way too tanky. Sumail only tickles him. Viper Strike coming in. He's going to look to dodge that one and turn this around. Miracle, tanky, but barely on the dash. Not able to finish anyone from EG off. The Glimmer Cape comes through, keeping Fear alive a little longer, and they are going to heal themselves up. Look to turn, they still have the black hole with the feed. Moon alive for now, but surrounded. The banner is about to drop. Is that going to be enough plus damage to get OG out safely? Looks like it is. EG still sticking around, and finally the hole comes through. Crit, no easy way to get him out. They'll kill up the IO. They also managed to bring down the Doom. EG very patient on this siege, and now barreling down, looking for the full lane of Rax. They force the buyback to the IO. Catch up fly here, Sumail. Maybe a little bit too much. Viper damage second. PPD unleashes that last final tool of the arsenal. The feed script is on the Miracle, and they can Monty pops them at the IO heals. It's enough to keep alive. Miracle survives through it all for now. Another jump forward from Sumail, able to push him off, and so close to dropping 40 HP. He does live, but no tail, not so lucky. He's surrounded. This IO can't keep the whole team alive, and they do lose the Gyrocopter. A godlike universe. 20 more minutes in. EG are leading this one by a landslide, 28-5.
So, light on the lockdown from OG. No ways to stop a solo black hole. They couldn't stop like the grip from the Bane inside their own base, and just very limited what OG's toolkit can do. I'm very surprised that he Winter's cursed Arteezy, because Arteezy is very tanky. There was a Sumail standing next to him, and Sumail might have dropped to all the right click because he has much less armor as well as much less HP. But good choice with the lads from Lodrud. Very standard after the Radiance, but still nice to have that armor. Just buff your buff as much as possible. So you lose no one in team fights, and EG still playing very
solid, so solid. The whole game plan, everyone's individual play has been on point.
They've been concentrating a lot on not dying the playing stuff, which is something you actually don't see very often from EG.
And they're itemizing to support it now. We're seeing the early pipe pickup of Fear Heat. Go back for Medallion to throw on the bear. Imagine Solar Crest is in order at some point this game, and you know EG's 5-man is just overwhelming. Even when I feel like OG pretty much played that whole 5-minute or 3 to 5 minute sequence perfectly, but because EG have the advantage in the right items, it's impossible to win a fight.
And there's a few things, like the early pickup before the Battle Fury is like a more defensive thing as opposed to any more damage. The BKB as opposed to a Chrysalis after the Dezo.
Danger now, gonna get jumped by the Embers. Mail's arrived and the long-range Gush comes in, battering him with the waves of death. Miracle will fall. Oh, no buyback. And that might just, in fact, probably will be at least one lane of Rex, but they're not actually going for it yet. They're rotating the top lane. Gyrocopter and IO duking it out right now with Bear. No tail through the he goes. They're gonna glimmer the Bear, let it get it ready. IO just TP's home, has no save at this point available. Crit is gonna be lost, and they also lose the gyro.
I don't know if PPD knew that the Wisp was about to relocate, but he made the gyro invulnerable during the relocating portion, so that he couldn't actually tether to him. If so, that was just sick time PPD.
It would appear.
How? What's the window on that one?
Under attack.
That's 1 second.
It's like 1 second, so that's tight one. They do find some but I don't know if EG need him to break the base here. Moving in here in the top lane, the Blink Ravage comes through, catches up, locks down Hotel. I always know relocate Crit in the thick of it, and he's gonna go down with this ship. 3 of 5. Wyvern next that EG hammering OG. They've got them on the ropes, and very likely, almost certainly at this point, are gonna have a date with home. Look for some revenge here. Through the Iraqs. Bracket Kings pull it off again. They have made a massive run here, all the way from the beginning bracket and final. The where Ecom, Lanham, and Crew will be waiting to face them this day in a best of 5, and they have finally taken win against OG.
Standard E, lower bracket champion. So not decent. But
well, they did win the summit coming from the winner bracket, but that